So many memes about Jerome Powell today. I think Americans can handle this. Like, we can handle this. Our economy can still run even if the stock market is taking a shit. But there's some parts of the world where if their economy is running and the stock market's dipping, their economy slows down drastically. I'm going to do a green block when market opens. I think the Federal Reserve has to step in, even if it's something like a talking point. Even if they have to do a talking point to bring in confidence as the markets are opening. We're going to roll in here these green blocks as markets are opening. Because I'm going to grab a long on Doge. Let me take a screenshot of this, share it in the Discord. Market open, the Federal Reserve has to do something. If they want to maintain control, they have to do something. Because if people get fed up, they will fire the Federal Reserve as well. We'll just use Bitcoin. So we got green block setting into market open. I'm going to draw a candle. I'm also long on Doge. Let's share the screenshot of that in the Discord. My entry 831, not the best entry. I saw it went down a little bit lower, making these charts. So 831 is my entry. I'll add that to the chart there. But we're going to look at the SPY. I think in America, they really want to protect some of this wealth. And they don't want the stock market to bleed. And in America, we have a lot of big investors that kind of have a little bit of power over some of the politicians. Let's check in on the SPY this morning as the stock market's opening. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be very nice. I haven't done this in a while. I'm going to be very nice. I'll do a green block for MicroStrategy. How about that? I'll give them a nice green block. Good green block for MicroStrategy. How about that for the short time being? Because they buy Bitcoin on leverage. If Bitcoin goes up 1 to 2%, their stock should go up about 2 to 4%. And let me put this on ets.com, the MicroStrategy green block. Haven't done a green block on MicroStrategy for a while. All right, moving on. Let's go to the SPY and see how the SPY is doing. We had the big red candle right when market opened for over 630,000 volume for the SPY. I put on 1 minute just to check the early volume. Set 500. Nvidia. Let's check on Nvidia because I sold Nvidia. I want to see how it's doing, if it's still under 100 or above $100. 92. Oh, wow. Wow. Let's put this thing on the 5 minutes. I think I have to put on the hourly to see. Remember, I gave you guys the lesson for free the other day in my crypto camp about Nvidia. I gave you the lesson for free on Nvidia. You guys got it for free, and look how the stock's doing now. We had the perfect sell zones, and then boom. And then people started getting out. Wow, $93. Nvidia started coming down quite hard. It came down about 33%. I sold maybe around 110 to 120 area. Over here is like 26% down. Woo! Green candles. Oh, I'm going to rip off this Pablo Escobar shirt. Look at these green candles. Holy moly! Who else thought we might pump on these green blocks when the market's open? The Federal Reserve has to save the American investors. They have to save the American investors. Because look, big players like Warren Buffett aren't out all the way yet, and they need another little pumpity to get out a little bit. But guys, I'm warning you, this chaos will send Bitcoin closer to that 40,000 eventually. Short term, yes, we have liquidations we could pump, but when we get to the weekly time frame, weekly charts, we're going to make lower highs. When we start making those lower highs and start getting that bearish momentum, we're going to start dropping on the higher time frames. Right now, we can enjoy some short-term pumps. We can enjoy some short-term pumps on some fake promises. But if they don't deliver on those promises and reality hits, you get more dumps again. So enjoy these short-term pumps. I'm glad that we are pushing up. Oh, man. Ooh, boy. Bitcoin just crossed 51,000. Bitcoin just crossed 51,000. Wow, look at that. Doge is pumping. I got the entry. I was able to share the entry in Discord before the price really started running. Wow, look at that. I mean, the short-term pumps, they're inevitable as well because it's just liquidations and free money to market makers. But, woo! I think they are going to give some promises to traders. Let's see the news. Let me check ets.com for interest rates. Let's check the latest. Wow. Tyson Food. Even Tyson Food was worried about the interest rates. Interest rates is going to make it harder for a lot of companies. If we don't lower interest rates, we're going to have big drops. But if they can start lowering the interest rates now for the American people, we can start pumping again in the markets and Americans will have more money to borrow. You said TD Ameritrade is not logging in. You have to use Charles Schwab, Vince. Charles Schwab and TD Ameritrade merged together.
Woo!
Man, this audio is fucked. Let me I think it's because of my sound setting.
I hear you, Tame.
No, it's what I hear. I put a sound to make the Discord people sound better because some people have microphones or fans and stuff in the background. It will filter most of that out, but sometimes it'll make a high-pitched noise as well. So that's the trade-off.
I put my first maxi leverage trade in about 4 months, I think.
Oh, you should be off METC already. I already gave the warning. Dude, you better get off while you can get your cash off there.
Why?
I already put the warning, and when we started seeing that liquidity drying up on there,
Okay.
even I was KYC with the Palau ID. They even limit my account.
I got like $30 US on there. Maybe I shouldn't have it there, but
Here, met fly. People were asking about you the other day.
I'm around. But I haven't been trading.
We're using Wheats now instead of METC though, but man, they even limit all the KYC people accounts if they ever logged in America, which is garbage because so many people come to America for the Bitcoin conference and log in on a American Wi-Fi, even if they were using a VPN or something.
Oh, that is rubbish.
But my account was KYC status with an ID that works. I think they just didn't want me to keep trading there.
American license is complicated.
Because my strategy, I trade, I take my profits and I withdraw them out. I think they did not like that.
Taking big money off there, yeah.
Well, yeah, it might drain the liquidity on their side. and I was trying. I did some things with HETS on there that I'm not proud of. I had a goal of like I was buying the HETS on METC, withdrawing it, selling it on the DeFi swap, bringing money back in. My goal was to try to withdraw as much HETS from their platform as possible, hoping that it would pump the price. That was the goal. And the arbitrage was working. I was increasing the HETS, but man. Dude, the support chat was BS. They said just because my account was logged in America before. I was like, so what happens to all the people that come to America for the Bitcoin conference?
Don't trade.
But yeah, we're using Wheats now. I seen a link if you want to trade on their fly, but it's annoying because METC had a good user interface and everything.
It's simple. Plain, simple, easy.
Let me look at the Federal Reserve. Dude, they need to do a live stream like right now. They need to address people right now. I see on the Fed funds target range, it's 5.25 to 5%. I mean, that's manageable, but they need it to be a lot lower.
Hasn't the NASDAQ crashed?
We had one of the worst drops on the SPY recently. One of the worst drops on the SPY recently. Doctor Who says Charles Schwab isn't letting him log in. Let me check. Let people log in their account, Charles Schwab. Let them log in. I want to make a video about it not letting me log in. Oh, man. Yeah. They didn't let me log in either. The fuck? What the fuck? You can't sell if you can't log in your brokerage account. My God. Really? Really, Charles Schwab? We can't sell, we can't log in. Dude, this is garbage. You can't log in Charles Schwab right now either. Ugh. At least crypto people don't have issues right now. Guys, this is bad.
Doge is up like 10%. What do you mean?
No, Charles Schwab, the stock platform, is not letting people log in.
Yeah, I know. But
So
crypto's used to this. This is nothing for crypto. It's like another day.
Yeah, well, I meant, like, this is why crypto is better than stock sometimes. You don't have these issues. Dude, are they preventing people from selling?
Of course, they have to.
I'm not the only one having issues. Rob Koya cannot log in. A few people in the YouTube chat can't log in their Charles Schwab accounts. I checked Twitter. Other people cannot log in. This is what we see on Twitter. Charles Schwab trading platforms are down with users unable to log into their accounts. Have crashed during a period of high volume. But the stock side doesn't bother me right now unless I want to try to buy some options cheap, because I already got rid of my Nvidia. I gave you guys the Discord. I gave you guys when I exit my Nvidia, and I got so much backlash for selling Nvidia stock that I've held since 2016 because I wanted to have the cash for other things. But people got mad at me for selling the stock, and now it's down over 20%. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to sell a stock that you've been holding since 2016. It takes a lot of power to get rid of that stock. Like, something about it will possess your mind and be like, hold. And it's tough. It's tough. I almost kept it. But I was like, I have to get out. I will always be able to get this cheaper when the insiders start selling.
Doge is pumping.
In Discord, this was my, when I sold NVIDIA, June 7th, I said, NVIDIA top sale signal. I will no longer be holding the stock from here. Good luck to all the holders. Been following, researching the stock since 2016, and I feel this is my best spot to sell. We surpassed my weekly red block significantly, and I'm ready to let go at 1209. I mean, woo. When we look at NVIDIA now, it's like under $100, so it's down about 20% if you calculate in that split. Yeah, my long's up a lot on Doge right now. Let me look over the markets a little bit more. The NASDAQ, we had big drops on the NASDAQ and stuff. Was anybody else thinking about this green block area, like a buy area at this range before markets open? We did it right at market open, and then within a few seconds, we already started seeing green. We probably gonna break this 9 cents on the top side for Doge. Imad was waiting. He said he was waiting for lower prices by by his Doge. I'm not sure where he bought his Doge yet though. Let me see. I hope all my order filled. Yeah, my order. Oh yeah, I'm up 375% on this trade. My order filled completely. Let me check something real quick. Let me check the Coinbase status. I don't see anything unusual about Coinbase status. Oh, I got $50 on Coinbase from something. We're pushing for Doge and stuff over here. Wow. Look at this push.
Up 1000% on Doge.
You're up 1000%. Nice.
Yep.
Oh, it says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain. What? Okay. Yeah, when we break this 9 cents, it's going to look pretty good. Ah. Let's go Doge. Let's go Doge. Break that 9 cents. Compact47 says everyone's so bearish before talking about 40K Bitcoin. It's going to happen, Compact. Look at the poll. Even more than 50% think 40K is going to happen by the end of the year. If the government doesn't come in, if the Federal Reserve doesn't step up and lower their interest rates, this is just a small pump for us to take profits home. I mean, even I got an entry as well on Doge, but I'm not buying Bitcoin until after it goes to 40K. I'm waiting for 9 cents so I can grab this screenshot real quick. Come on, just a little bit more to get 9 cents. This was near a double bottom as well. Come on, Doge. I'm waiting for you hitting the 9 cents. Because we're cutting through liquidations as well on this top side. It's just a lot of money on these shorts. I don't know who started shorting Doge at the bottom here. Was it anybody in Discord started shorting Doge at 8 cents? If you started shorting Doge at 8 cents, you might want to check on your position.
Oh, I started longing. What the hell?
I'm looking at the lines. People started shorting at 8 cents down there. Dude, it's crazy. Bitcoin just broke 52,000 on the upside. Our moving average is now curving upwards. But everybody that took a long down here or near the bottom, some people did it a few hours before market open, around 8.25. So the people that just got in now, they're equivalent position to people about 7 hours ago. But we are getting a local double top as well. and this local double top at 8.9. I'm going to draw a line here. We can break this double top. It's go time. We break this local resistance. Woo, it's go time. But if we get rejected here, oh man, it's going to feel bad. We should be listening, see what Jerome Powell's saying right now, seeing what the Federal Reserve's trying to do. These stock platforms being down really messes with the market data. We don't know how many people really want to sell. Because if they can't log on their brokerage account to sell their stocks, we don't really know. So if I go over here to the SPY, and I check on the SPY, even for like the last hour, look at this. Let's put it on the 1 minute, see if there's any bounce. Oh no. It was like a small bounce and it's trying to come back down for the SPY. Yeah, this was our biggest. We never had a weekly candle. We haven't had a weekly candle like this unless you come back to the big drops over here. This is a big drop on the weekly. For the SPY to be down like this, it's big drops. That's over 8%. Hasn't really happened traditionally. But we are getting this resistance on Doge at the local double top. We have to break this resistance. And the thing is, we have these liquidations that can give us that fuel. We have these liquidations that can give us that fuel. What's up, Gerard? But seeing the market crash like this while Biden is in office, the SPY, the worst drops ever, people are going to vote for Trump en masse. They will be there early to vote on election day. They will be there early to vote because too much money has been wiped out of the stock market because of this. It can get crazier. It can get crazier. Believe it. We're not at 40K yet. We're enjoying a nice pump right now.